And hello, everybody. As is tradition, I pour you, the audience, a refreshing glass of sweet tea every 6 episodes, sometimes on purpose and almost always by accident. It's been 6 months since the last sweet tea episode. Ellipses. Hello, my wonderful co-hosts. Reintroduce yourselves. Who are you? Where are you all from? What do you do? And what episodes have you all been on?
Hi, I'm Zane. I don't remember how many episodes I've been on. I've done 2 Halloween ones.
I was gonna say, yeah, you did the 2 sweet teas. Okay, no. You did the 2 sweet teas in season 1. You did Halloween, and then you did Sweet Tea 4. So you've been on 4 episodes.
Boom. And I am from Hattiesburg. I live in Dallas now, and I talk shit. That's about it.
That's what they do for a living. That's what literally I can't even say it because this is going on YouTube just like this. I can't even say like if you could only see them, like look at them. That's what they do. They talk shit.
Email me out. I eat hot chip, take nap, talk shit, charge phone.
Yes. I'm Alex. I was on the last Sweet Tea episode. Wasn't it the last one, or was it? No, it was number 4.
Yeah, that was the last one. That was back in April.
Number 5. Okay. And then I was also on my own episode back in February, Music to My Queers, which was about my album. And I'm happy to be back again. I'm from Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
And in case none of you are familiar with Out in the Woods canon, we're the 3 best friends. I mean, Will's not here, but like these are my bitches. These are my sisters. These are my everything. I love these 2. We talk, I mean, all the time outside of Out in the Woods, and it's just really convenient because that way if someone drops out, I can be like, hey girls, do y'all want to come and be on my show again?
And we did.
And did they ever? Did they
Always
ever?
waiting in the wings.
Mm-hmm. So we've coined it, well, I'm not going to say we coined a new term, but we found a new term that we use all the time. Let's talk about the pot.
The pot. Bitch the pot.
Bitch the pot.
The pot.
Well, I think wasn't it you, Zane, that like you discovered that?
I found a video on the popular social media app TikTok, a video that said that was a like Victorian era slang term for like when you're spilling the tea and the tea's just too much. You say, bitch, the pot. And I love that. I thought we should really just bring that back.
Have we had any like pot moments though, like this year? I mean, when has, like, I'm just trying to think of some times that, I mean, obviously, like, I don't know. I feel like
I can say.
I was gonna say,
but
like, well,
do you want people writing in?
The podcast, like the actual podcast authority, like the mysterious shadowy organization that like controls all podcasts, like
the complaints department.
Yes. Well, I don't know. We've all had those severe tea moments. You know, we've all been scalded. Honestly, quite honestly.
Actually, this year I was actually scalded. Oh my god, that is one that I can talk about. I don't have to say where I work, but at the place that I actually work, because I don't really talk shit for a living.
We're not, yeah.
But I witnessed a physical fight at my job. I was trying to work and do my thing, and 2 of the customers got physically into it. A coffee was thrown. I was hit with the coffee. I got a free shirt. It was nice.
Is it the shirt you're currently wearing?
It is not. It was a work appropriate shirt because the coffee that was thrown slung over like a couple of aisles, hit me me and another coworker, like in our faces, on our clothes, and it was very sticky and reeked of coffee that was badly made.
So
And
like,
of course, you were expected to go back to work immediately
It-
after.
right?
Yeah.
But the thing was like, were these Olympic athletes we're dealing with? Because you said the coffee went over a couple of aisles. Like I'm just imagining like just flying through space, like
Yeah.
just doing like flips.
So like this lady like attacked this dude after they exchanged some choice words, and she like lunged at him in an attempt to like defend himself. He like slung his like hot coffee, and it splattered like across the next like 3 aisles, like up and over the next 3 aisles. It was all over the floor. Um, and that did not deter her because she still tried to like go for his neck, and he neutralized her very quickly and mollywopped her right into the face. It was very scary, and I was living for every minute of it. I can't even lie. I'm not a violent person, so when I see violence happen, I'm just like, oh, get him!
I know, but then you got burned. I mean, he's a coffee bender, 100% confirmed. He was like,
Yeah, 100%. A really shitty, too much sugar and too much
yeah.
creamer coffee.
I was also going to say, well, now I don't remember what I was going to say. It was going to be really funny, and I'm sorry that the world has been robbed of it. But what can you do? What can you do? All right. So since 5 is one of my favorite numbers, and it's the 5th sweet tea, let's do some top 5s.
Ooh, okay.
Mm.
And this is on the spot. We have not been fed any questions.
They have not been fed. No, I told them before I hit the record button, I was like, I can't wait for these curveballs. So apparently now so tell me, top 5 things that you love about 2021 so far.
Oh. 5. Okay.
Is she in the room? Is 2021,
Yeah.
is she in the room right now?
Is she listening? Let me think. I moved to a new apartment, so I live in a different place than when we did the last sweet tea.
That's true.
I got a really good job. That is not my old job that I had in the last sweet tea. A lot has changed since the last week. I've got new tattoos. And I got into semi kind of a new relationship.
Which we'll talk about down the road. So my top 5, ABBA is coming out with new music. I mean, how could I not be happy for that? You know, me of all people. I've gotten to do a whole lot of traveling this year, you know, between New Orleans, Atlanta, and to see you, Zane, in Dallas. I am happy for the friendships that I've made in 2021. You know, Alex, I guess like pull you into that, you know, and my potential future roommate, if things go the way that I want them to go, I'll be moving out of my parents' house. Newsflash, everybody, you heard it here first. Yeah, I'm moving to the city. I won't be out in the woods anymore. And yeah, was that 5? Have I done 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, I didn't go to law school.
Also, I'm just anticipating Adele's new album, so like I'm really excited for that. But yeah, so
yeah. I'll just start. I'll try and work my way down. I'm grateful for the new friendships that I've made this year as well. I've gotten to do a lot more traveling. I got married, so that's really cool. That's different. I put out an album, and I also ended up in a new relationship, which seems contrary to getting married, but you know,
it's 2021. Like, what do you want, you know? So
It all.
exactly. And shouldn't we have it? So here's the thing. Here's an easier top 5. What are the top
Okay.
5 things that you hate about 2021 so far?
Ooh, okay. One, I am still experiencing corporate workplace burnout.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, Two, I crashed my car literally the day before you came to see me in Dallas. The pandemic is still happening. Still happening. It took my mom.
Mm-hmm.
That happened.
Mm-hmm.
And I still live in the South,
Yeah.
honestly.
I hate that even though like, or rather, I hate that I'm right. And even though we're like in a completely different administration, like things really aren't changing like they should. I hate that I feel like I've been to more funerals this year than I've ever been to in a year before, your mother's funeral included. Rest in peace, Queen Gina. Um I I hate, yeah, that COVID is still around. I hate that my mental health has been fucking shit. Which we'll get into mental health later on in the episode too. And I don't know. I hate that I just hate that 2021 is kind of like the sequel to 2020.
Yeah.
2020 plus.
Right.
Right.
2020 extra.
This time without buttons.
It's that DLC that's like 15 extra hours of story. Like,
No, except
The
there's
new
not much
Skyrim
going
now with
on.
fishing.
right.
My husband is so excited about that. New Skyrim. Same game, but now you can fish.
Now
Right.
with more flavor,
Mhm.
slightly. My biggest one is just the overwhelming like grief that has just been going on for over a year, like
Mhm.
nearly two, as a result of so many lives lost once again, and including Gina. And I was thinking about the fact that not much has changed with this administration as well. That's extremely disappointing as someone who voted for the current administration. You know, I saw earlier today, someone stated about how Black voters specifically helped get, Biden into office, and nothing is being done for them
Mhm.
in regards to safety and protection against police. And, nothing is changing. Um, Job burnout, yes, absolutely. Kind of feeling like free floating through everything and just kind of taking everything as it comes.
Mhm.
Agreed.
And with that, personally, having released an album and not even feeling like it's pertinent enough to really promote or put anything out for it or anything, because everything feels so temporary right now. Nothing feels certain. So
All right. Well, that's it. That's all I had.
yeah.
That's it. That's, um okay. Let's we're gonna breathe a sigh of relief here. We're gonna get a little happier, okay? So,
Mhm.
what are the top 5 things that you love about the Halloween season?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to think about that. I have so much to say.
Okay,
God.
first of all, the spookiness. First of all,
Yeah.
it gets darker sooner. It's starting to cool down. You get foggier weather. And for me, that's weirdly relaxing. I don't know. I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, I feel like I'm in Dracula's castle. Oh, there's nowhere else I'd rather be right now. Like,
Yeah.
um, I yeah, I like the general darkness. I love that everyone just feels like, I don't know, like like, some people feel like a kid at Christmas. I feel most in touch with my inner child around Halloween. Um and I
Agreed.
love that. I love that. Um Once again, I'm just a horror movie lover, and all things horror. So like around Halloween you get to experience more of that.
Mhm.
Really, I mean, candy. I'm sorry. I just love, I mean,
Straight up.
like candy, the fun decoration, the pageantry of Halloween is great. And I think ultimately number 5 for me would just be, I don't know, Halloween's really good and gay. We love
Yeah,
that. We love
it
that.
is gay Christmas.
I was gonna say
Very
we
good.
love how good and gay Halloween is. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I very much love the like it gets darker sooner, the darker atmosphere, the more like moody atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
That's in great contrast to the eternal summer that like most of the South, but especially being from Mississippi where
Yeah.
it's Mississippi for most of the year. I I'm sorry. I should have prepared you for that one.
You gotta let it have its moment.
Copyright 2021. Yeah,
Yeah.
copyright 2021. You own that. Yeah.
So like being from Mississippi, where it's the very bright, very like oppressive heat for most of the year, that like slight reprieve we get in like the November to December like range, where it's like that perfect cool weather.
Mm-hmm.
It's so nice. It's so lovely. And then here I believe they experience more of a fall. It's still like hot, but I
Yeah.
think they experience more of a fall because it's drier here, so it's not quite as like heavy.
Mhm.
And I love cool weather. All the outfit possibilities. I hate being hot, and so being able to put on layers. I love layers.
Mhm.
Um, I though I am not a huge horror movie fan, I like the concept. Just in practice, it doesn't always shake out properly. But I do like the vibe and like that,
Mhm.
that high adrenaline kind of like, ooh. I
Mhm.
like that. I can't always handle it physically, but I like to appreciate from afar the art form that is horror movies, and like spooky stuff, creepy stuff. I'm no stranger to like the supernatural and
Yeah.
shit like that. So like I like that kind of stuff. The decorations obviously are so good, so good. Especially a witchy bitch like me. I love like the skulls and the like, celestial stuff, ghosts and like pumpkins. The flavors of this season. I'm sorry, call me basic, but like pumpkin spice fucking slaps.
Yes.
Like spiced apple ciders fucking
Yes.
slap.
Yes.
Like
Bath and Body Works
Thanksgiving
is
food.
is at its peak this year for me, or this time of
Yeah,
year. The fall is my favorite time to go into Bath and Body Works, hands
yeah.
down.
And then that first, I am a chronic iced coffee drinker, but like that like little bit of time is where I will like indulge in like a hot coffee because I can. I have a jacket on.
Oh
I love coffee.
yeah.
I burn my tongue. I cry about it, and I keep drinking it. It's great. I
Yeah,
love it.
it's a cycle.
No, when I used to
Yeah.
smoke cigarettes, nothing better than like the sun is rising and you go out on a cool morning, smoke your cigarette, drink your hot
Yes.
coffee. Oh my God.
That
Like a
is
true
enough to make me
Italian.
want to go back to smoking. Because yes.
No, I agree. I agree. But yeah, no, I just really like that. I agree with you on candy. I didn't used to be a sweets person, but having moved in with my husband, whose diet is like 98.8% sugar, we always have it around the house. So I'm always like, I have a Reese's, I have a
Ooh,
Snickers.
piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Yeah, lots of Swedish fish.
Oh my God.
But yeah, no, I love it, and that's my bit about fall.
All right, Alex.
I pretty much agree with both of you on everything. I think this is like peak my time with
Mhm.
like temperature and
Mhm.
everything.
Mhm.
And there's nothing more. I've actually talked to Zane about this recently. Like the perfect idea of like being outside is like a picnic late in the afternoon, right before it starts to get dark and everything, and it's a little bit chilly out, and you're bundled up, and like that is just an ideal for me.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And the horror movies, like that's like the biggest thing because
Mhm.
spooky season is my shit.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, I mean, I drink hot coffee year round, but this
Mhm.
is just like I said, you know, the idea of getting up early in the morning and sitting outside when it's cool out with coffee and a cigarette, it's still just like holds something special in my heart, even though I don't
Yeah.
smoke cigarettes anymore.
Yeah, same.
And even, yeah, I mean, it doesn't even have to be early in the morning because I don't wake up early in the morning. You can go out like when it's just like when the sun is starting to go down. It's like that, dusk
Yes.
time, and it gets
Yes.
chilly. You have like an
Mhm.
evening coffee. Can we bring
Mhm.
evening coffees back? Let's do that.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Now, here's okay, like just overall, the coziness of fall. It's a very
Absolutely.
cozy time. You can bundle, but also like bonfires. We didn't even mention like bonfires.
Oh my God, how did I, of all people, not mention bonfires?
God.
I fucking love bonfires. I don't eat marshmallows. It is the one time I will eat marshmallows.
S'mores.
It's
I love a good
so
s'mores.
good.
Yeah.
I don't even need the chocolate. Like you give me like a melted, like burnt as
Crispy.
shit, crispy on the outside, and
Yeah.
it's just runny liquid in the middle. Slap that in a graham cracker. I'm good. It's so good. I love it. I even like the candles that are like scented like bonfires. They never smell like bonfires. They usually
No.
smell like a really cool lesbian,
Yeah.
probably named like Jess
Like
or
a
something.
marshmallow? Because do lesbians smell like marshmallows? Because that's what I smell
No,
when I
they
smell a
don't smell
bonfire
like
candle.
marshmallows. They smell
It's
like a
like
really
a
nice cologne.
yeah, like a nice. It's like a nice cologne
Mhm.
that is somehow like androgynous. I don't like
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it.
Yes. Yes.
I can very clearly picture a person in my brain because I know this person specifically, but it's like I just see like tall, red hair, curly, lesbian, covered in tattoos, wears flannel, like
It's the
that kind
mahogany
of vibe.
teak wood. Mahogany teak
That
wood. Yeah.
like a lot of the times bonfire candles smell like the mahogany teak wood from Bath and Body
Yes.
Works.
Yes.
And that smells apparently to me like a cool lesbian.
I was gonna say, but Zane, that's kind of like a Zane scent. Like that's kind of a scent that I associate with you. So Zane, are you a cool lesbian?
Cool lesbian.
Have you been a cool lesbian this whole time?
T-shirt.
Oh my god. Oh my god. The pot. The pot. Oh my
Bitch
god.
the pot.
Bitch the pots. Let's see. So okay. Top 5 things you want to manifest for the end of the year.
Some fucking peace.
A nap would be nice.
Yeah.
Some goddamn peace and quiet.
No, like
Yeah.
legitimately, like it doesn't have to be like external peace and quiet, like internal peace and quiet would be nice. I would like to escape seasonal depression this year. I have enough year round. Thank you. I don't need a double shot.
Yeah.
Realistically, that's it. That's all I need. Like personally, I feel like as the year is winding down, I'm one of the lucky few. I realize how privileged I am to have escaped retail and food service. So this is going to be my first year in a very long time where I don't know what that's going to be like in the holidays. Like I don't know how that's going to feel to not be in that environment. So remains to be seen how that's going to be.
Maybe one day me and Zane will win.
Well, wait till you're 30 like me, I guess. Or don't get out sooner if you can.
Okay, I got you. Zane?
I really don't know. I don't know what I'm necessarily actively manifesting for myself this year.
Okay, if you wanted to start now.
Probably getting into a better place as far as like living situation. Not that mine is necessarily bad. It's just there's a lot that's about to be changing about it. And so it's like
Mhm.
I would manifest that kind of goes a little smoother than it's currently looking like it's
Mhm.
going to go. I would like to get a new car because as previously mentioned, I crashed mine.
Mhm.
Um
It's
what
still functional, by the way, everybody.
yeah,
Like it's still
it works.
functional.
It works. It's just really struggling to do so. Um I would honestly like it's kind of it like I want to make it through the holiday season
Mhm.
without wanting to jump off the parking garage.
Mhm. Mhm.
That would be nice. And yeah, I mean, I guess that's just really it. Like, I want to make it through this year. Like, I want to move into calmer waters.
Coast right on through into 2022
Mhm.
Exactly.
without incident.
Yeah, no more incidents. I've had enough this
Yeah.
year.
Right, right. Honestly, like I'm kind of there with you and Alex both. It's, I just want peace. I want prosperity. A little extra money wouldn't hurt, you know. Um
Heard.
and no more people that I like love and care about just dying, that would be fucking great. Um yeah, RIP Gina, RIP Doug Ming. But like, yeah, no, like if we could just like if I could manifest like my faith in humanity also being restored, like I know that's a big ask, universe, but like, you know,
I mean, not entirely. I mean, Zane and I have both spoke with you about, some occasions where some older people, people from older
Yeah.
generations have brought a little bit of hope back to me that, they're not all trash
that's
all the
true.
Yeah.
time.
That's
Some
true.
old people are getting woke.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say that's just the thing. I pray as someone in the food service industry. I think I'm manifesting lots of money and the least amount of hassle fucking possible. For
Yeah.
that money. Karen, stay home. That's what we're manifesting. Karen,
Yeah.
stay
Yeah.
home.
Please.
All right, so we're moving out of the top 5 lists. Let's talk about mental health. And before, let me preface this by saying, the whole reason that I started the Mind Book series, which I want everyone to know I'm in the process of writing episode 2 right now. But the whole reason that I started the Mind Book series was because like literally like was I was swept up and drowning in a tidal wave of my own mental health problems. And it was a lot more intense than I had ever felt. It was a lot more, it was different than the last time I had, struggled with my mental health, um, and, you know, I always knew that mental health was important. I mean, of course, always important to talk about mental health, but like, I never like really prioritized my own before. And so now that, I'm prioritizing my own and, doing a deep dive and putting it out there for everyone in the world to hear and also, be slightly educated by, I'm kind of interested to always hear from my guests about their mental health. That's why every episode I ask my guest, how's your mental health? So, my loves, let's talk about mental health.
Let's.
And don't worry, I'm not going to edit any of this. This is we're going straight in. Don't be afraid. Like if we gotta go to some darker territory, we'll just go to some darker territory because that's fucking mental health,
It honestly really is.
Mhm.
Honestly, yeah, I feel very similar. I feel like we've had very similar experiences and like we've dealt with mental health. You and I have dealt with mental health struggles in the past, but like here recently it's felt more intense and I think I've personally felt more aware of like how bad it can get sometimes.
Mhm.
I have like rapidly been approaching an ATL here as of late, and trying to like pull myself out of it, take it one step at a time. But yeah, no, it can get pretty severe. Especially, and I know that my situation isn't like super unique, but like my entire support network lies back in Mississippi. And so it's like all of the support and like advice and everything that I'm getting is like through phone calls and kind of text messages and Snapchat messages. And it's been super isolating, to kind of have to deal with everything, at least on the front lines, by myself.
Mhm.
Like, and I mean, I do have people here. Of course, I have like my husband, um, and like he does the best that he can, of course. But it is kind of just more. It's more of a load than the two of us can carry,
Mhm.
really.
Mhm.
And it's a lot to ask when, especially when somebody is also going through a lot of shit, to be like, hey, also handle my shit,
Mhm.
you know. And so it's been a lot of like self pep talks, checking in with myself a lot, crying a lot, and really just kind of trying in the moment now, like to just kind of like manage it as best I can and like move on, and like I guess kind of like leave it to process for later. And every once in a while I have to like, yeah, sit the fuck down and sort through everything that I've been letting pile up.
Yeah.
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 Yes.
Get the golden
Yeah.
buzzer. No.
Lots of duct tape and band-aids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And kind of just pushing forward.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. I can relate as well. And, I think it's really interesting. Whenever we started this conversation, I was thinking, and all three of us have our own ways of processing, our thoughts and feelings in different art forms and everything. Like Jacob, you obviously have this podcast. You also work in music. And Zane, you work in art, like especially lately, whenever you've been feeling really down. I know you've been working on a lot of pieces of art that really express how you're feeling. And my most recent album was born out of a lot of grief, a lot of anguish that I couldn't process otherwise. And it's just one of those things where I've known that I had depression for over 10 years now, and it has not gotten easier per se yet, like the having the depression, but learning different methods and adding on top of those different coping mechanisms has helped, and replacing the like more harmful ones with healthier ones has been a process. But I have a lot of people, including y'all, to thank for finding new and healthier coping mechanisms to deal with them. And a lot of it lately has just been a matter of saying out loud in the mornings whenever I'm starting my day that I'm going to have a good day, that it's a lot of mantras, it's a lot of what do they call them,
Affirmations.
affirmations in the mornings on my way to work. If anyone else was in the car with me, I'd be really embarrassed, but it's a lot of like, I am strong, I can handle this, everything's gonna be fine, I'm not gonna have any asshole customers calling in. Like, it's a lot of that, saying out loud to myself before I go in, because it's honestly been a few months of going into work with my stomach in knots, with heart palpitations, that doesn't let up until over halfway through the day. And then you get home, you can unwind, and you're like exhausted from all of that earlier in the day. You have to do it all over again the next day.
Which gives you anxiety already, because you're
Yeah.
thinking like, oh, I've got to utilize all the time I have right now before I have to go in
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Mhm. And
Yo.
so it's a lot all the time, but I can honestly say that at this point in time, I have more tools at my disposal for coping than ever before. More
Yeah.
healthy tools than ever before. And I take solace in that, to be honest.
Absolutely.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, therapy is really helping me.
Oh. You meant for you, yes.
Yeah, for me. No, yeah, no.
Well, for everybody, but Jacob can currently afford it.
Yeah,
I can
Jacob is in it. We are
I'm
not in it,
currently, I was gonna
obviously.
say, currently I'm in therapy. I don't know. I honestly like really don't know where I'd be if I didn't have a therapist to talk to, or rather to pour all of my darkness into. But like,
Yeah, for
you
real.
know, but like, I don't know, like it's if anybody out there, and this includes you and Zane, but like, we've already talked about this millions of times, but if anybody out there who is listening right now, you feel like you're on the end of your rope, you feel like you're drowning, like, please, like, consider things like BetterHelp. I know BetterHelp for some people has been hit or miss, but Psychology Today is where I found my therapist. And Psychology Today has a lot of great criteria to help you find just the right therapist for you, including price range. Because I know if you're poor millennials like me, Zane, and Alex, finding the extra money at the end of the day to go see a therapist, no matter how much you need a therapist, can be very hard. But once again, Psychology Today made it easier for me. And honestly, like, I'm not going to say I'm happier than I've ever been, but I'm definitely happier than I was whenever I started this mental health journey. So, yeah, like, please reach out. There, you really you don't have to do this alone. You don't deserve to do this alone. So, yeah, but my mental health, we're getting there. Every new day is a new day. Every you don't know what you're gonna get every single day. You don't know how you're gonna feel. You just gotta go. You just gotta take it as it comes and just ride the wave. But like, I'm learning different strategies, and you know, yeah. So that's kind of where I'm at. I think especially for me, being in therapy, a lot of like, I went in for one because I thought of one, it was one specific thing. And now that I've been in therapy, it's basically like unlocking a
All
whole
over the place,
multitude of
yeah.
things, just like digging through layers and layers and layers and uncovering new shit the whole time, like just ripping off old band-aids that I didn't know were even there. And
Yeah.
that's the thing, like, it's a ride. It's just a ride. You're gonna have some great days. You're gonna have some really bad days. I specifically, I was telling somebody recently that there was one week where, like, I just had a great week, and I came into my therapy session and I was just telling my therapist how great of a week it was. And I was like looking up, everything was looking up. And then the next week, literally like the week following that same session, it was like just like I had fall on my face, like just really awful mental health week. Like, and that's just the thing is, like, we got to keep going on, because we're fucking worth it. You know what? If you take nothing else from this talk about mental health, you are fucking worth it. You are worthy.
Yeah.
You are worthy.
And there is always an end to every like valley, every one of them. Like,
Yeah.
That's the one thing that I've held on to even in like the darkest parts of my life, is that like this is going to end at some point. There's going to be a better time to look forward to.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I would definitely say, like, if you have even the slightest opportunity, take it. Because yeah, it can get really hard, and like Jacob said, you really just don't deserve to do it alone. Because
Mhm.
as strong as like you may believe you are and you may have been told you are, and you probably are, it's gonna get too heavy at one point.
Mhm.
It'll get too heavy.
I was
And
that
then-
strong bitch. I was that strong bitch. And here I am.
And now you're learning how to cry.
Right.
Yes.
Cry? What is that? I mean, we're making progress. Like I've got little blood droplets coming out right now. So we're getting
Yeah.
there. The ducts are opening up.
They're gonna have to get through probably about 15 years of held up trauma, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
Oh my God. So moving on. Where do you want to see yourself in 5 years? We're on episode 5. We're talking about fives. I think, you know, we've been in the darkness of mental health. Let's come on up. Well, I hope we're going up in 5 years. I hope this is not like a thing of like, I hope to see myself in a casket in 5 years.
I was literally gonna say, you asked the question and my brain immediately went alive.
That was gonna be my answer. Just living, please.
Not homeless, hopefully. No, I won't be homeless. I mean, honestly, in 5 years, I will be turning 30. So that'll be fun. In 5 years, I hope to have hopefully like started my own business because I'm very tired of working for other people. I hope to be living in a better I guess like community environment than I currently am. And hopefully just in a better like place mentally, financially, like just overall just a better place. Yeah, that's really it. Like I can only hope to improve
Yeah.
where I'm at now, which where I'm at now is okay. You know,
And
it's
has been an improvement since like December. Like it's been one improvement after another.
yeah, we hit a couple of rough spots, but
Mhm.
well, several really rough spots. But you know, it may be, you know, one step forward and two steps back, but we are taking steps forward, and that is what I hope to keep doing throughout the next 5 years.
It's like speeding down High Street in Jackson, Mississippi. You're gonna keep hitting all them potholes now, but at the end of the day, you're gonna hit that red light, and after that, it's smooth fucking sailing.
Exactly.
Sure.
Yeah. I think I remember that old adage. Yeah.
That's what they all say.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
being that one toothy bitch at the gas station.
No, like one tooth E. That's what they call it, one tooth E.
Yeah, I would.
E stands for Ernestine.
My.
I don't know what to say. Something fell off my desk. I don't know what it was.
This is the ghost.
Yeah, the ghost of Ernestine's other teeth.
Yeah. Yeah, I would just like to be in a better place, just like Zane said. I would like to be out of Mississippi, preferably the South altogether, in 5 years. Doing something that I enjoy and does not bring me stress would be lovely. And just kind of just doing whatever I want. Like, and that doesn't have to be like, you know, extravagant things. It could just be, you know, if I felt like doing something one evening, going out or going for a walk, going shopping, going
Yeah.
window watching and everything. Like just doing that and feeling at peace and not in fear of contracting a deadly virus.
Yeah.
Right. Or just without like spending your downtime being crushed by the like overwhelming anxiety of, oh God, what is tomorrow gonna be like?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Being close
Like,
to
to
all the
get-
people that I care about too.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. I was like, to like, I mean, if we're gonna like, be like specifics, put it out there, manifest all that. Like, I would love to be in like a house that I maybe rent. I don't have to own it, but like a house. I would like to have started my own business, like, and getting to wake up and for the first time probably in my life being like, I'm going to work,
Yeah.
like excited
Yeah.
about it because it's something that I want to do,
Mhm.
maybe a dog. I'm manifesting a dog.
A dog,
Hopefully sooner than 5 years. I hope I don't have to wait 5 years for a dog. I want a
I
dog
don't think
so
you
bad.
will. I don't think you'll have to wait that long.
And yeah, being surrounded, like being in close proximity to my, like, yeah, the people I care about, but like my support network.
Yeah.
I mean, like, particularly recently, it's been you two, but like over like the past 5 years and a little bit before that, like my support network has been like, you know, Jacob and like our good friend Ash and like a bunch of other friends of mine. And like being away from that, as I mentioned before, has just been really, really hard recently. And so it's like I would like to have that nearby again. Because it makes things a hell of a lot easier.
Mm.
It makes things so much easier when you have like a support network.
Yes. Wholeheartedly agree.
Absolutely, absolutely. And in 5 years, yeah, I hope that I'm alive and well. I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things where like I don't want to go back to how avoidant I was about difficult feelings and everything. Like I want to be able to like actually take therapy into consideration and actually like allow myself to like feel things and express myself and everything like that. But I just hope to be happy like I was, like I just hope that like 5 years down the line I feel carefree and fancy free and fucking like feeling like sunshine and rainbows are shooting out of my ass,
Yeah, I would love to feel it.
There's a moss out in the woods that can give that to you for about 5 minutes.
Oh my God, moss.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I haven't done moss in like God since 2005. No, but no,
Lichens,
honey. No, but yeah, like no, I just want to be happy. And honestly, like of course that would probably entail being in close proximity to all of the people that I care about. But even if somehow I can't be in close proximity, I just hope whatever my situation is, I'm happy no matter where I am. I just want to be happy and prospering. I just want to be thriving. That's what I need.
Yeah.
So everyone make sure you like and subscribe and share this podcast.
Yes.
So that
Get out there. We're manifesting a Out in the Woods docu-series. Let's go.
Oh
Yes.
my
Next 5 years.
God. I've accidentally been a part of a docu-series now because of my last guest. So like come on now, Hulu. HBO. I have a pitch for you. But yeah, no. Yeah, let's manifest great things for the next 5 years. Okay, so like the last question that I got to write down is what's the pot? What's the pot lately? What's going on? And I think I want to go ahead and lead that into well, let's just say it, a lot has changed in the past 6 months and love has been in the air. In the last episode of Out in the Woods, Southern Sweet Tea, me and Zane and Alex all said that we loved each other a lot. And then Zane and Alex kind of took it to the next level. Why don't you go ahead and why don't we go ahead and talk about that?
Well, we're dating.
Yeah.
Me and Alex and my husband Bryn have all started a polyamorous relationship. The three of us are dating. Alex is still married to
Yes.
his loving partner, Josh,
Mhm.
and he's been super cool and amazing about pretty much all of this, super supportive, and has really just kind of been like running with it. And like we love hanging out with them, both of them, and spending time together, and it's been super super nice.
Yeah, really natural. Um, Several
Easy.
times we've stated surprisingly so. Um, and and I think we're just all in agreement that we're happy with where it's going. So,
Well,
and it's pretty much just taking it one day at a time.
there was that time that we were all visiting Dallas and I did have to call the cops because knives were being thrown. But I mean, we won't talk too much about this
That's for an
on my
after dark
podcast.
episode.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't understand why they were being thrown at me. I'm not in this relationship dynamic. Oh my
We're
god,
supposed to
no.
catch them. It's juggling.
Oh my
Jesus.
god. Oh god.
But yeah, no, it's been super super fun. Super really organic. Started out as a joke, kind of happened almost like accidentally, not accidentally. Started out as a joke that became very serious, and
Mhm.
now we're all just kind of lovey-dovey.
Yeah. It's I think next week will be about 5 months.
Yes.
Yeah. And yeah, I think it was pretty much just like mutual attraction and jokingly like referred to them as my boyfriends. And um
And then
I
that conversation continued off camera with me and my husband of like,
uh-huh.
that's just a joke, right? Right? Wait. And it kind of went from there.
Yeah.
Like just a joke, right? Yeah, as like they slowly get closer to each other, like about to lock lips, like, yeah, it's just a joke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the digital equivalent of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But also everybody, you know, your friendly neighborhood host is still a single Pringle out here.
Yes.
Your friendly neighborhood host missed the boat on the polyamory. So like please send one email to ontwpodcast@gmail.com with all of your information and a single picture of yourself. And we'll get something started. We'll get something started.
Yes.
No, but I mean
Somebody catch this bit.
but like on a real note, like it's been interesting and really enlightening getting to see the dynamic of a polyamorous relationship firsthand, because like I've had friends before that have been in like poly relationships or thruples and everything like that, but like I think this is a lot different because I'm so intimately like close to y'all, you know. So
Yeah.
I get to see how the relationship dynamic works between you and Bryn and Zane, but I also get to see how, you know, Josh and Alex work within the confines of that. Even though Josh doesn't exactly participate, like he still has like a say. He still has a part of
Yeah.
everything, you know.
Very much. And I said that from the get-go too, was like when I was talking with my husband about it, like that we were like very clear that like the feelings that we had about Alex were not shared with Josh, and that was like a mutual, the
Mhm.
two of us and him thing, but that like he would still be like a very active part of our relationship because he would be our boyfriend's husband, like that he would still play a very active role in that, and he does.
Yeah.
Like I said, like we enjoy talking with him and like hanging out with him as well.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
It's just kind of it's a really I've tried to like if I could make a diagram, it still wouldn't make any sense because
Yeah, it would look like the meme of Charlie from It's Always Sunny with like all this stuff on the wall, like
Yes.
yeah, exactly. Because I think of it as like we're in a throuple, but also Zane and Bren they have their own little circle,
Yes.
and then Josh and I have our circle. So
yeah,
you
it
know,
is two
and
separate relationships that happen to be joined by
yeah,
like one person.
and anytime anyone asks me to explain it, I'm like, I can't. And
Google
there's
it.
yeah, Google it, and every single polyamorous relationship is so
So
different.
different.
It's just like
Yeah.
every monogamous relationship, and that's the
Yeah.
thing. Although I will say once again, like seeing that dynamic, you know, I had always considered myself monogamous, jealous, you know, what have you. But now that I see that, you know, I could honestly see myself if the chemistry is right, you know, I can't say that I would not be opposed to being in a polyamorous relationship at some point or another. Which I almost said open relationship.
Oh,
Audience,
yeah.
let me just say there is a difference between an open relationship and a polyamorous relationship.
There's a huge difference.
There is a huge
Yes.
difference. Basically an open relationship means like you're open to sleeping around with whoever, but like at the end of the day you come home to the same person every night. But like polyamory is actual like commitment, actual love, you know, actual relationships, you know, outside of one and one, you know.
And
like
that's
open relationships can too like be like that. I've known people in open relationships that like go on like dates and not just like hookups and stuff.
Right.
But yeah, they're all like polyamorous relationships are super nuanced and unique to the people involved.
So don't discount it. Don't discount
Yeah.
it, you know.
no.
That was a huge point of contention. Like at the beginning of my relationship with Bren was that he was very upfront at the beginning. Like that was not something he was into. I've kind of always just been okay with like whatever happens, whatever goes down in that regard. In past relationships, I've been okay with it. In my current relationship, I was okay with it. But it was always something that other partners weren't okay with, which I respected, and so it just kind of never like manifested. I had been the invited party to other like multifaceted polyamorous relationships, and you know they never worked out for one reason or the other. But then eventually, like me and Brent had a conversation where he kind of was like, okay, like I think I might, because he at the time had a couple of friends who had gotten into a polyamorous relationship, a throuple, and he saw like firsthand, kind of like Jacob, how you're seeing. He got to see how firsthand how that worked and like what that dynamic was like, and there wasn't any like jealousy or anything like that because they all were super communicative about everything. And he was like, oh, okay, like this is something I could see myself doing, you know, seeing and being with and loving like more than one person,
Yeah.
all in like a collective, you know, jumble. And we had a conversation about it, and it was kind of like, hey, I might be polyamorous, and I was like, okay. And we just went on about it and never really thought about it again until, you know, we started like talking with Alex about the possibility of that. And then that kind of picked back up and we were like, oh yeah, that was a conversation we already had, you know?
Yeah. I think it was a few years ago that Josh and I had a conversation about um, being into like we didn't refer to it as a polyamorous relationship at the time, but that's pretty much what we were referring to. And I was like, I think that could work. I think it's just one of those things about being open to possibilities and open to people that come into your life and everything. And seeing how just natural it happens, which it has been. And it was just one day that like, after I think I made the joke about like being boyfriends, that I like sat Josh down and I was like, so I think I might actually like seriously have a crush on Zane and Brun. And he was like, okay. And I was like, it's not just like a physical thing. It's more than just that. And it hasn't been like necessary to have many talks about it or anything like that. Obviously, you know, things change and different aspects of the relationship pop in and out and everything, and making sure that everyone is not necessarily like required the same amount of energy and time and attention and everything, but that everyone is getting the time and attention that they require.
Yeah. And I think that's been a super that's been super helpful, like in regards to like mental health, like kind of like having that, all of us like kind of being there for each other, I guess, more or less you could say. And but one of the things that I think was really funny that you told me a little while after we actually started the relationship was that when you initially talked to Josh about it, he was like, "Yeah, that makes sense for you."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's so.
Yeah, he did.
I think that's so funny. And it's just more to the point that he's like been super supportive and super like understanding and really cool about all of it, like the whole situation. And and of course, like on both sides, like jealousy can happen. It's going to happen, because it's like,
It's human.
yeah, it's human to be like, oh well, no, this person, time, gesture, whatever is mine, and now that's being taken away. But that is genuinely the opposite of how this has all felt. It's been less dividing time and space and more like growing more space and time.
Yeah. And I think we've all kind of like had our own kind of example of what that's like for us. I know Bren says it's like a patchwork quilt and adding
Yeah.
pieces to it and everything. And I really love that. And for me, it's kind of like to be cheesy, I don't give a fuck, but like your heart just kind of like makes room. It gets,
Yeah.
you make more space. So you're not like taking pieces. For me, it's not taking pieces and giving it to people. It's abiding,
Creating new pieces.
yeah, making more room for more people and everything.
Yeah, 100%.
Love is love, y'all. Love is in the air. Love is alive. And once again, send an email to ontwpodcast@gmail.com if you want to get some good lovin' from your favorite friendly neighborhood host, the bottom of the boonies, the squirt queen herself, Jacob M. Thomas.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, y'all, is there any more tea to spill? Do y'all want to just briefly talk about sorry, Cameron, do y'all want to talk about Demi Lovato and this whole like extraterrestrial thing?
Well,
it seems okay, really quick. It just seems like ever since we talked about Demi Lovato on our podcast, it's like her publicist,
they have become like huge.
Right. It's like their publicist heard our, like specifically our episode and was like, fuck Demi, you're not producing enough weird ass shit. Come on now. Come on now. Like you're not being
these
weird
really
enough.
Specific niche queers need you to do more. And it's like, oh, I kind of feel the same way about this project that I do about horror movies. Love it in concept. I'll appreciate it from afar. At the like, for the sake of me not being hunted down and attacked by Cameron Petrie, I'm not going to say anything negative. I'm just going to say I'll appreciate it from afar.
Yeah. I have nothing negative to say about Demi. They're like, whatever they choose to do, as long as they're not speaking on something harmful, I have not a bone to pick with them at all. My only thing goes back to the same people who feel the need to tweet and or post on Facebook or what have you every single thought that crosses into their goddamn mind. And it's just, did the world need to know that you felt that way about this? Was there not something else you could have spent more time on? Was it necessary to say that it's offensive to call aliens aliens and not extraterrestrials? There aren't bigger problems for you to give the platform to?
They're not going to spare you whenever they start taking over the world. I just want to let you know that, Demi. They're not going to be like, thank you so much for providing us the representation we needed, Demi. We will spare you. No, they're going to laser beam you into a dust cloud like the rest of us. No, I don't really have any like problems per se with Demi Lovato. Actually, I don't care, Cameron. Come fight me. No, the thing is, once again, I don't really have a dog in this fight because I don't keep up with, I mean, their music has never really been my thing. you know.
Yeah.
But I do keep up with their shenanigans for goddamn sure. And I can tell you, I just feel like they just need some attention so bad. Like I just feel like
Yeah.
Demi Lovato just feels like they need some attention in the worst possible way. So they are doing everything they can. They're finding ways to slip in whatever cracks of whatever facet of culture they can to try and like draw in more people's attention. Like, didn't they do like a spirituality stint? Like they had a spiritual podcast or something that had like something to do with mysticism or something or
And like
another.
the rainbow children or the indigo
Yeah,
children.
yeah. And I'm just like,
Star
Demi.
Seeds, wasn't that
Yeah,
also
I'm just
their
like,
thing? Yeah.
Demi,
Yeah.
Demi, Demi, Demi. I mean,
And I've
girl, good on you
having
for,
worked.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Didn't they, I think, didn't they also talk, like, didn't they kind of like, whenever they were talking about the death of DMX, didn't they kind of like make it all about them?
I don't know.
That tracks, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's-
Yeah. And Cameron, I know you're gonna look, here's the thing. Okay, foreshadowing. The next Southern Sweet Tea episode, it's going to be me, Alex, Zane, and Cameron, because Cameron has been a guest on my Sweet Tea episodes before, and Cameron deserves to come back. Cameron is a frequent flyer about in the woods, and Cameron deserves a say. Okay,
So we're
Cameron
gonna have a
deserves say.
panel about Demi Lovato.
We're gonna have the Demi Lovato panel.
This is, I'm telling you, when it comes to the Southern Sweet Tea episode specifically, just given the last one and this one, it's gonna become the show where we hate Demi Lovato.
Yeah, it's just, you know.
I don't hate them. That would require a lot more energy than I'm willing to give to them.
No, yeah, I don't hate Demi Lovato, but it's fun to hate on some of their behavior.
Some of their behavior is questionable.
Yes.
Again,
Yes.
there are other things you could bring to your platform. That's all I'm gonna say.
But hey, once again, just good on them for still being on the road to recovery and still doing their thing and just still being, you know, substance free and sober, you know. At the end of the day,
Yeah, I will congratulate them on that.
at the end of the day, that's the most
amazing.
important thing. That's the most important thing. And honestly, it could be worse. They could be Kanye West. They could absolutely be Kanye West, which, by the way, everybody, I was going to listen to Donda, and then you know what? After all of like, I'm glad that they delayed it so long to prove to me why I didn't need to listen to it after all of like the PR shenanigans that Kanye West did, you know, with lots of people who have been accused of some not so great shit. Yeah. So yeah, no, like Kanye, I'm sorry, but you did your Jesus album, which was just garbage. And then apparently you're trying to like mind meld people with the first track of Donda, which is just apparently somebody saying Donda over and over again. But it will not work on me. Not this time.
You can't make me listen to it.
Sorry
You
that you
can't.
peaked at Yeezus. And now I'm about to get a bunch of Kanye stans coming after me. It's okay. Once again, look, if you want to fuck me, send an email to ontwpodcast@gmail.com. If you want to date me, do the same. And if you want to kill me, do the same. But specifically, if you want to kill me, I just want to know how you're going to do it.
That's what the email's for.
Yeah.
That's what the email's for. You just tell me how you're going to do it. We'll meet up at an allotted time and you just go on. You go on and do it. You go on and do it.
But describe it in detail and make it a little bit sexy.
Make it a little, make it a little steamy. Which reminds me, I have got to, since I have y'all here, I've got to do an After Dark episode this season. I've just got to. I really had a lot of fun with that After Dark episode in season 1. We did not get to do one in season 2. And I just think that my audience deserves some more boners and lady boners, you know, when they listen to Out in the Woods. They don't get it all the time. You know, they get a lot of tears. Time to turn those tears into loot.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah,
100%.
absolutely. God. Oh, I mean, good on Lil Nas X for continue. I mean, last time we were here, we all talked about, you know, Montero, Call Me by Your Name. Now the album is out. We have a great.
How did we forget?
I was gonna say, you know, it's a bop from back to front. And our boy Lil Nas X is out here fucking slaying homophobes left and right, even in even in the rap industry, people in the rap industry are coming for Lil Nas, and he don't care.
No.
I don't know how we went this entire podcast without talking about the fucking Met Gala.
Oh my god. Oh.
Bitch. We're gonna have to do a additional, like, they get the episode, but then it's like you can put up another like however long it is clip of us talking about the Met Gala, because
It's an extra
Jesus Christ,
sip.
I have so much to say. I have so much to say about the fucking Met Gala.
Actually, that's a brilliant idea. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do that. So everyone who's listening on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen to your podcasts right now, this is where Southern Sweet Tea 5 ends for you. But if you go to youtube.com/ONTW_podcast and find my channel, you'll get to see me and my friends talk a lot of shit about the Met Gala. So y'all
tune in for the extra sip. I gotta go get my laptop.
Yes, I'm gonna pull up on my phone right now.
I was gonna say, thanks for coming out in the woods and sipping on some tea with us. We'll see you on the YouTubes. Love you.
I love you all so much. Charge your phones and get vaccinated.
Yes.
Yes, get fucking vaccinated.
And remember to get registered to vote.
Yes, register to vote, get vaccinated, drink plenty of water, eat hot chip, lie, charge your phone. Okay, that's it. Okay, it was nice knowing all of you. Bye. Okay, everybody, welcome to the extra sip. Right here on Out in the Woods on YouTube. Basically what this is the first time we've ever done this. It's a YouTube exclusive. It's just extra content for all of y'all to enjoy. And it's a little less focused. It is what it is. So here we are. We've already seen all of these looks, but we're gonna go over them with fresh eyes now.
We're
It's the Met
reliving
Gala.
the tragedy.
We're reliving the tragedy of Darth Plagueis, the Met Gala 2021.
Yes.
So, yeah, we're on Vogue's website right now. Okay, Alex, you said you had something to say. You had some tea.
Well, before I get into that, we are going into this with all of the audacity of a bunch of, well, I'm not cis, gay, white, partially for Zayn, men, partially for Zayn. So yes, we know that we're like RuPaul's Drag Race fans.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I did love Rihanna's look. I thought it was great. She had a little bit of a backstory behind it regarding it being an expansion on Black culture and like wearing the black hoodie and having the beanie on. But ASAP Rocky's look, which everyone has, including Zayn, referred to as grandma's quilt, was a grandma's quilt. It was lifted at a thrift store and functioned into this outfit for him by the designer.
You say lifted? Do you mean they stole it?
No, they did not steal it.
Oh, I was like, that's so
I never said that the designer stole this. Please
but if the designer did, I love this designer.
Would respect him a lot more.
I just need to say
PRL.
I just need to say it looks like Captain Crunch with crunch berries. That's what it's giving me right now.
Yes, it does. It's very that. Okay, well, I guess we should start out by saying, like, we're all looking at the same article. We're starting on Rihanna and ASAP Rocky.
Yes.
But okay, now continue what you're gonna say, because I have nothing to say.
No, I was just gonna say I would actually like this a lot more if it was like, I don't know, if it was like covered in Swarovski like crystals, ASAP Rocky's like quilt or something, like fucking bedazzled or something.
Bedazzled the fuck out of grandma's quilt.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's all I was gonna say.
I really, really like it. As far as ASAP Rocky goes, Rihanna looks fantastic.
Yes.
It's so cool. It's so like The silhouette is really interesting. And I like the addition of like the jewels on her forehead and on the neck. Like it's just
Mhm.
it ties together super well. I think it looks really cool. ASAP Rocky. If it were more similar to Rihanna's, but with color, I think that would be super cool. What I'm very disappointed about is he had a basic suit underneath.
Mhm.
He
Mhm.
just threw that on the floor and then basic suit, which
So sorry.
you're gonna hear me say that a lot. So fun little drinking game. Take a shot every time I say it's just a basic suit.
Oh, if I didn't have work
But
tomorrow.
I was gonna say, but like literally, like y'all get ready because literally this Met Gala is full of basic suits. I'm not even
Yeah,
gonna
you're gonna be
lie.
hammered by the end of this video.
Yeah, no, I really love Rihanna's look. ASAP Rocky. I don't hate it. I like the concept and everything, but you
Makes
know,
me a little
it just
hungry, but
he just looks yeah, a little hungry. I mean, he's definitely looks cozy. So that's about it. Moving
yeah.
on. Moving
Okay.
on. Natalia Bryant and Connor, is it Connor Ives?
Connor Ives, yeah. And he's the designer.
So
Oh.
I don't think I remember seeing this look because
Yeah, I didn't see
I
this.
did not.
so um is here's the thing, they'll let anybody at the Met Gala. No, I'm just kidding, everybody. I'm just kidding. Who is Natalia Bryant? And is she plus size or is that just the silhouette that was built by the dress?
I think
What
I think the
silhouette?
dress is construction.
Mm.
What
Like I think it's
silhouette?
constructed that way. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. This looks like this looks like, since, referring back to Drag Race and everything, this looks like a design challenge where this is one of the bottom
Gone
two.
wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is one of the bottom two. Like this silhouette is bad. The trailing fabric with
The train is my problem.
the sequins on it, like that fabric is not even like laid over and like stitched again. It's like it's just the one layer of fabric trailing behind it. So I don't get that. I don't get this.
Also, really quick, anybody at home watching, to make this more fun, go to Vogue, just search Met Gala 2021 and go to Vogue's article about it so you can follow along with us so you can actually see what we're looking at.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, no, you know what this just makes me uncomfortable as a former obese person because literally it just gives me like if you've ever seen like certain episodes of My 600-Pound Life where like there's just like this really skinny guy that keeps feeding his wife or his girlfriend until she just keeps getting morbidly obese. He look like look at him though. He looks like that type. He looks like he's about to be like, you sure you don't want to supersize that number 5, baby? Come on, baby. And she's just like in her flowery, moo. Just
This is I'm sorry. This is Vanessa and Kobe Bryant's daughter.
oh,
Oh wow.
interesting.
Oh.
Interesting. Yeah. Oh,
I will
indeed.
say I like the hair. I like her hair.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah, no,
It's
she's
just
gorgeous.
the outfit is a fifth grader's attempt at a Fabergé egg.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say I kind of understand it. I kind of get it. Hear me out. The train I hate. I think they should have left it like the bulbous, I think that they could have like made it come up under her breast like a corset style. Not corset
Mhm.
style. What is that? No, is that corset style? Yeah, under the breast. And then had it bulb out. And she would have looked like a Fabergé egg with a little screw on top thing that like when you put it on to hold it,
Yeah.
the little topper. And I think that could have made this really, really stunning because I like the like texture of the
Mhm.
fabric, like the little flower sequins. It's like very the promotional campaigns for Daisy by Marc Jacobs.
Daisy.
And I
Yes.
love that. Like I'm not really a big fan of the fragrance, but like the promotional campaigns for them, I love. It's so cute.
I was gonna
And
say
I get it.
I like that it's sequin flowers. I really like that they're reflective. I think that's one
Yeah.
design element that I do appreciate about this look.
What I really want though is for her to like get to the end of like the runway or whatever, like the carpet, and then just pop it, and then the confetti goes everywhere.
Yeah,
That's what I really
like
want.
pull a midsummer and just have like a bunch of like just more flowers like come out of there, you know.
Yeah.
Or I'm thinking like pull like a, not to bring RuPaul's Drag Race back into this. I don't. But like do like a pop the thing, confetti goes everywhere. It's like a silver gown. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'd been fun.
Yes.
And also we didn't mention it at the beginning of this, but the theme for this year's Met Gala was a lexicon of fashion in America.
Mhm.
So do with that what you will, because I did.
Okay, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. Is she trying to look? Is this so? You know, I'm not even kidding when I ask this. Is this inspired by the mom from Hairspray? Because, you know, Divine was
Trudy Turnblad?
Divine was an icon. This definitely looks like Divine's silhouette. And this definitely is, I mean, the look is very 60s, very much that time.
Yeah, like the bump. I love that hair.
Right. And the thing is, everybody had their own interpretation, you know, and some people definitely didn't understand the assignment. Honestly, I probably would have been one of those people, because the minute someone was like lexicon of American fashion, I'd be like, what the fuck do you want me to do? Oh, I'm rich now, so therefore you think I understand, like, oh yeah, lexicon. Oh yeah, I'll just go out and get that. Yeah, sure. Yeah. But I don't know.
The only thing that I can see is that it's 1960s inspired, which I get that from the hair.
Yeah.
I get
Well, no,
that
the
from, like,
flower.
color scheme.
I was gonna say the color and the floral, like this, like the flower power kind of deal, you know.
Yeah, mod kind of sort
Yeah,
of
yeah,
inspired,
yeah.
but not. But that's
And then here's your second shot, guys. He's just in a basic suit.
yeah.
Yeah, he is.
with
No
his-
socks.
Such a no socks.
No socks.
Weird pose. His pose seems vaguely threatening.
That shoe has a blade in it.
Look, I told you.
Yeah.
I told you. He's like, yes, this is my grower wife. Yeah, she's gaining.
Yeah.
She's
Here's
gaining
my
for
fat
me. My fat wife. Yes.
Yeah, it's not a win for me.
No.
Speaking of things that aren't a
So-
win, I definitely am going to disagree with you on this one, because I did not appreciate this look. But the next look on our list is Whoopi Goldberg, Pierpaolo Piccioli, which is a basic suit, and then Carrie Mulligan. Whoopi Goldberg looks like a high fashion grape. That is what I get from Whoopi Goldberg, is high fashion grape.
Wookie Goldberg.
Wookie.
Goldberg.
I think she looks so cool. She looks like a high fashion, like the grape from the Fruit of the Loom commercial.
Yes.
But make it
yes.
fashion. I love it
Yes.
so much. I love that purple on her skin tone.
Mhm.
It looks so good in the blue underneath, like that electric tealy blue. Let me take off my glasses because I'm not seeing all of this in the proper color. But yeah, like it looks so good. Her hair with like the it's almost like a top knot in the middle, but then it just
Mhm.
goes down. She looks so good. So good. And I love that she wore her regular glasses too.
Yeah.
That's a fucking serve.
For me,
Um,
she could never do wrong. Just because I love Whoopi Goldberg so much.
I
Yeah.
love Whoopi Goldberg, and I'm fine with this. I'm just like, I
Also,
don't
the
love
dress
it.
has pockets.
It do have pockets.
The dress does have pockets. I love her scrunched up green glove. Like I love her so much.
Well, you know, what if this is an allusion to The Color Purple? You know, The Color Purple was based on a novel, Lexicon, you know, American fashion. Also, Color Purple, I think, didn't she get nominated for an Oscar for Color Purple? Or maybe no, because Color Purple was snubbed its year. So, but Color Purple was like one of her big roles. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know.
What did she play?
And the color purple,
Um,
Sealy, wasn't it? Yeah. Hold on a second.
that is a movie I have not seen since I was a child
Oh,
when it came out.
I caught part of it when I was very, very young. Very young.
y'all need
So
to go back
young.
and watch it because it is so good.
I don't think there's much to say about Piccioli.
She played Celie, by the
Sealy.
way, yes.
It was Sealy, yeah.
Okay. I had a math teacher in high school named Miss Seeley. She was a wayfish white woman.
So she's also not getting nominated for the color purple.
She's definitely not getting nominated for the color purple. Maybe the color,
Definitely
maybe the
not.
color beige. And both of her sons are in prison, I think. Carrie Mulligan looks fine.
Yeah.
It's a nice pink. She looks a little bit like the Barbie Princess McDonald's toys, where it's like
Mhm,
the chunk of square triangle of plastic. Like
mhm.
it looks like she might be on wheels, and if you like pull her back, she'll like shoot forward.
I was
She
gonna
might
say,
be.
yeah, I was gonna say Carrie Mulligan is just, it looks like Disney provided the outfit for her and was like, here.
Well, both of them looked like they could be in like a Disney movie or a Broadway production of like an avant-garde Into the Woods.
Yeah, Into the Woods. Or I could see like they honestly look like Barbie movie characters.
This modernizing Shakespeare thing has gone too far now.
Yeah. But I like it. I mean, they all three look great. Again, Piccioli is in a basic suit. But I mean he looks fine. It's a suit.
Yeah.
Next
All
we
right,
have, which by
moving
the
on
way,
along.
I'm gonna go ahead and speak out. We're not gonna get to everybody for this because there are 182. There are 182 photos, and it is 12:46 a.m. currently. So
Yeah, if we'll go through and find the good ones.
yes,
The
yes.
really standout ones. If we don't like them, we can just say pass. Normani looks good. I mean,
Normani,
that's
yeah,
not
I
fun.
can't say anything else. She just looks really good. Yeah.
Valentino really did that.
That color looks great on her.
And the Lorraine
Yeah.
Schwartz jewelry. I love the necklace. I do. And the rings.
I love that wide, deep cut neckline.
Yes.
So that the inner side boob with the jewelry in between.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. And we can move right along. Anybody else have anything to say?
No.
Okay, cool. I don't really have anything to say about Rose of Black Pink.
I like the choker necklace. I think that's really cool.
This looks like a red carpet look from the early 2000s.
Yes.
Yeah. She looks like she needed to brush her hair a little more.
So next we have Laquan Smith and Tom Ford, and it's not a basic suit. I really like the the jewelry. You can tell he's wearing makeup because the foundation is different than the rest.
Not match the neck, yeah.
And
yeah. Go ahead.
The suit
I will say,
yeah.
Sorry. No, yeah, I was just gonna say, like, I didn't see this one the first time around when we saw them.
Me either.
Laquan Smith, you did it. You did it. I can see where it would fit the theme of like the 70s, like when that like wood grain was like really popular and popping. I love that emerald jewelry. It looks so good. The collar popped up. Also, this is probably going to be my favorite male look of the night.
I was going to say good color coordination with the emerald and the almost reddish brown of the jacket. Yeah. My first impression was though, like, this definitely looks like the wood paneling on my walls. Like the texture of the jacket, but honestly it works. It works as a full ensemble. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
And yeah, I have nothing more to say. He looks fantastic.
All right, moving on. We have Emily Ratajkowski.
Ratajkowski, yeah.
And Vera Wang.
She looks pretty. The dress doesn't seem like it's going with the theme, but
No. This would have been really good for a couple of years ago when they did China Through the Looking Glass.
Yes.
This would have been really good for that.
Also, the neck poof is unnecessary. The dress speaks for itself, in my opinion.
Mhm.
I kind of like it, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I like it.
Ooh, okay. Jordan Alexander and Christian Louboutin. Oh, I'm sorry. And Christopher John Rogers and Tom Ford. Do not like either of these looks. One is too
No.
basic and one is, I just don't even know. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say about what Jordan Alexander is doing here.
I like Jordan's look. It just also doesn't feel like it's part of this runway or the like
theme.
theme.
All I'm gonna say about it is she's very pretty. Her boobs look so uncomfortable.
Yes.
Yeah.
It looks like they're like wedged
Mhm.
in there. Like that looks
Then-
like the beginning parts of a pap smear.
Yeah. The next look though.
Although Christopher John Rogers, I like his fingernails. He painted his fingernails. For
Nail
the
polish is
occasion.
good.
Yes.
This next look
Yes.
added 5 years to my life and cleared my
Yeah.
skin.
Quana Chasing Horse. She looks fantastic.
Yes.
This is not
Fucking
just
thick.
she understood the assignment. This is the assignment.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the assignment. This is American fashion. And holy shit. I mean, the slicked down middle part hair,
Mm-hmm.
the nose joint, just all of the jewelry.
The turquoise jewelry, yeah.
Yes, it is turquoise.
hmm
Oh, she looks so good.
She does. And just the gold, I mean, the simple gold material, but the
It's
cut of the
like-
dress, the cut is incredible.
It is fantastic. I love the chain around the hips. Like,
Mhm.
oh, mwah. So good.
All right. Oh, okay. Next we have Tessa Thompson, and I have nothing bad to say. I love it.
I have got to talk about this woman.
Mm.
I love her in general, but she looks so cool. The red on her skin tone is so amazing. Like the boots, the hat, the everything. Again, that slicked hair is so fucking beautiful.
I wonder if there's a picture of her with the hat on because I want to see it with the hat. Let's see.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Tessa, but
Everything-
Joanne came out in 2016. We're already on Chromatica. No.
I just think like she looks like she just looks like, what are those flowers called? Is it carnations? That are like the
Yes.
really ribbony,
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
like, she looks so good. And like the the stripe up to her neck, so beautiful.
It doesn't look like she wore the hat. It was just kind of like an at her side accessory, but still she looks great. Yeah.
Plot twist, the hat was actually her purse. No, I'm just kidding. That would have been so cool though.
That would be cool.
Look, if you're gonna be with Taika Waititi, you got to turn it out, you know. Also, I guess let's also give credit to Iris Van Herpen. Like Tessa was a great model for the design, but like hats off for the design in general. That's a
Absolutely.
very good design.
Yeah. The next one, if we can just delete Pharrell out of it.
Yeah, they look like
think-
they rode up on motorcycles, and then we're just like, all right, here we are.
It fits the theme for me.
It does fit the theme.
It just something about it is lacking, and they're also wearing the exact same outfit, even down to the shoes.
It looks very uncomfortable to walk in.
Yeah, well, the bolo ties are different. One of them has like the Native American beadery, and then the other one has Pharrell is wearing like badges and like Texas stars.
Stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. It fits the look.
Which he
Yeah.
also like, why does I kind of need Pharrell to put on the funky hats again, because like now he just looks like Gus from Breaking Bad. He looks like Giancarlo Esposito from Breaking Bad. And and I'm not comfortable with it. Okay, we can skip Simu Liu because it's a basic suit.
Yeah, and I will say, Shy,
Gilgis.
Gilgis Alexander and Tom Ford looks good. It looks really, really good.
It does. It does.
I don't have more to say about it. It looks phenomenal.
Jackie.
The one underneath,
mm,
Jackie Aina
I know.
maybe.
and
Mhm.
Faye Noel. Bomb. She looks bomb.
That's not
I
what
feel
I
like I've
was going to
seen Doja
say.
Cat wear this better. Like I feel like I've seen her wear something like this and she wore it better.
Fair, but I love this. She just looks like a messy, slutty Barbie, and it looks
She looks like
good.
she looks like Anna Nicole Smith.
Yeah.
She
That's a
does look like,
compliment.
I was going to say, she looks like Anna Nicole Smith for sure.
I love that high cut bathing suit underneath.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm,
you can see deep into that hip and her little tattoo. Oh,
mhm.
she looks good. She looks great.
Joan Smalls is next. Oh, I didn't know that Naomi changed her name, but no, I'm just kidding. No, it's a good look. I mean, nothing to write home about. I
Nothing
like
really
it.
to say. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's
just a good
pretty.
one.
She looks good.
I'm sorry, Vera Wang. I like uh, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the shorts specifically. Like I'm feeling everything, but like I don't know how I feel about the shorts.
I don't like this. I
Yeah.
don't like this. No. It looks like it's trying to go in like three different directions.
But also,
And
like, I
Yeah.
really hope that Vera Wang doesn't hear us saying that because look at her in this picture. She looks like she'll fuck you up. Like she
No,
looks
she
like
looks great,
she look
but
she looks like she's about to pull out like a bottle of Heineken and just smash it against the wall and be like, "You want to fuck with me? I'm Fear of fucking Wang." And I'm gonna be
Yeah.
like, "Where did you get that? Where did you get that bottle of Heineken, Miss Wang?"
In the poofy shorts.
Right?
No, I agree with what you guys are saying that it's like it seems a little disjointed, and I agree. It looks nice. She's Vera fucking Wang. I I think she designed better stuff that was on the runway,
yeah, that's the thing.
and I wish she would have used some of that for herself. Like it
I
looks
love her
super.
shoes though. The shoes are
The
great.
shoes are great. I love the like strip across the titties.
Yeah, and I love the
Fantastic.
drape. I love the cape or whatever, you know. I like the train.
Yeah, I just think it's disjointed.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. Um, all right. Paloma Elicer and Zach Posen. Ooh,
Gorgeous.
lots to talk about here. Yeah.
Gorgeous. She looks
That
so good.
the like the lace underneath the cut of the dress
Yes.
Mhm.
on the tops of her breasts are so beautiful. I love the like V shape where then it cuts to a different fabric.
Mhm.
Yes. But
Where it's like
also
the
Cool.
at the back of the
yeah.
train, how it looks like a little bit of like a rose petal like sandstorm or whatever, like kicking it back
Yeah, it looks
there.
like clouds and
Yes.
she looks heavenly.
This
And
is
I
one
like
that I didn't see initially
me
either.
I didn't
either.
either.
Me either.
The asymmetrical sleeve is doing it for me.
Yes.
The pin curls of the hair,
Yes.
absolutely doing it for me.
This looks
So
very
beautiful.
lounge singer from the 30s, and I love it.
Yes.
Yeah, I have nothing more to say. It's amazing.
Um,
Sunisa Lee, good look, except the front of the skirt just looks boxy to me. I don't
Yeah,
like that boxiness.
it looks like curtains,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
and
Curtains in a dentist office.
yeah,
And so does Rachel Ziegler down below. I want to see the front of that though. I don't know why we're getting
I
at this
do
angle.
too. I do too because it looks like it could be really cool.
Okay, hold on. Let's Google Rachel Ziegler. Rachel Ziegler Met Gala 20, ooh, not 29, 21. That hasn't happened yet.
oh, it's pretty. It could probably use just a no. It's just the.
I think I think it I think they could cut it lower on her. I like some angles I really like it. Other angles, I don't think the silhouette is as flattering, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Zane, do
I
you
do
see?
love the print on the front.
I do love the print on the front
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I like it. It's not my favorite, but I like it. Sorry,
Um,
I scrolled.
Jack Harlow and Tommy Hilfiger. I didn't know Tommy Hilfiger made suits.
It
Turn
looks
the
fine.
I was gonna say like increase the brightness to give us like the full color because like I don't know. Also, I don't know how I feel about striped suits on everyone. I don't know. I don't know.
It's a hit or miss for me.
Yeah, it's a hit
It
or miss
looks
for
good.
me. I mean, he
Not the
looks
worst suit
good.
that I've seen on this runway or this
Yeah.
Met Gala.
Oh, definitely
red
not.
carpet.
Definitely not.
I skipped ahead a few. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Well, you
'Cause
can skip Channing Tatum because like whatever. It's like a basic suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The because it is almost 1 o'clock. I do want to get to like there's a couple of like real standouts that I definitely want to get to.
Uh-huh.
Down at 25 is India Moore in Saint Laurent, and I think it's so cool.
It is.
Yeah, I
She
like
is the
this.
avatar.
This feels
They're
more in the vein of
so-
like what Vera Wang was trying to do, and India Moore pulled it off a lot better.
But
they
really,
they look like just a witchy like I don't know. They
yes.
just look witchy and cool.
It's
I
very
love
it's
the head
very high
tattoos.
it's very high fashion Asajj Ventress.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
Yes.
The like
Um
gold tip shoes, everything. I just love it.
I just want to say let's not skip 23, Jeremy Pope and Janet Mock. I really love what Jeremy Pope has
Yes.
going on here. I
she
really
looks
love what
gorgeous.
Janet Mock has going on here.
Yeah. I think this is probably the best angle of that dress, though.
Definitely.
I don't know why, but I feel like it's probably they got this angle and they're like, okay, yeah, that's the one. You can. Move
Yeah.
on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and Jeremy Pope looks cool.
Mhm.
It looks it's not a basic suit, so I do really like what he's got going on. I love bare chest. We love bare chest.
We need to explore.
Um,
I think we need to explore suits like that more going forward in men's fashion, like normalizing that cut.
Yeah, I think men can be a little sexier, a little more
Yeah.
revealing.
Yeah. I skipped down to number 34, Regina King.
Okay.
34. Oh yeah, Regina King.
All right, mine is loading.
She definitely, she looks like the Minister of Magic for America.
Yes.
I love
Oh
it.
my God, she looks so cool.
Mm-hmm.
God, Madam President, please.
Mm-hmm.
There was Margaret Qualley, 36. Margaret Qualley and Chanel. This was the one that Jacob said looked like a colonial girl in her pajamas who was lost.
Yeah, she does. She does though. She does. She looks like she's, what are all these flashing machines? Where's my mummy? And she's like gonna pull out like the little candlestick.
Yeah, and the face she's making is very like Veruca Salt from the remake.
The remake, yeah.
Charlie and the Chocolate.
Mhm.
Daddy, I want a squirrel.
Yeah.
It's such a creepy face.
And then, but like, okay, that's the thing. Like, you see this look, and then you scroll down, and she's like, "I got my little boots though," and it's like, what? These boots don't go. These boots don't go with this dress at all. At all.
Yeah. She's running through the colonial countryside. She needed
Right.
something to. Let's see. Cara Delevingne made a political statement, which is cool, I guess.
Oh, hey. Let's not skip out on 38, which is Rosalia and Rick Owens.
Oh,
Rosalia.
okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rosalia. Yeah.
I want a Beyonce fan in front of her,
Mhm.
Yes.
and I want her to throw a fireball at someone.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
And that's really all I have to say. She looks fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Uh, there was 43 CL in Alexander Wang, which Alex had some feelings about.
I
What number
hate
is this? Oh,
43.
43.
It's Alexander Wang. CL
it
and
looks
Alexander
worse every
Wang.
time I look at it because the first time I saw it, I was like, ooh. But you know, I need glasses. For anyone out there who doesn't know, I actually like should be wearing glasses. And so like the
From
second time I saw it, I was like, oh no. And then now that I'm seeing it on my computer screen, I'm like, oh God, no. God,
the
no.
neck up, beautiful.
She looks great.
She's a
Mhm.
very gorgeous woman. From the neck down, she's wearing Calvin Kleins with the obese woman we were talking about up at the front, the grower
Her
wife.
jeans.
Her jeans cut up
Mhm.
and
Tied in a
tied
knot.
at the front.
Yes, this is a toddler that wandered into their parents' closet and tied the jeans around their chest.
Yeah, it's super weird.
I mean, this definitely is like 80s. This is definitely like an 80s daddy right here. Like you got the denim, you got the tidy whities. So I mean, as far as the
yeah,
American fashion lexicon goes, yeah, there's like probably some Bruce Springsteen playing in the background on the old like boombox somewhere, but
not
like
to mention she has high heels that are jelly sandals.
ugh. Okay, anyway.
The next one I want to talk about though, because you guys hated it, but I really, really liked it, was the next one down, Kristen Stewart.
And Chanel,
I
No, no, no,
love
yeah.
I didn't hate it. I think that she could have worn something different, like on her, like for pants or something. But her hair, the like blouse and everything looks fantastic on her. I think something like a skirt in the same material and color, or like a lighter pink, would have been perfect.
It's just not doing anything for her silhouette. That's the thing. Like everything separately looks pretty good to me, but like I don't know, all together it just feels real. It just boxes her out to me, you know. She looks like a Roblox
I
character.
how dare you?
I'm
Um,
sorry.
I think I agree with you on that. Maybe the pants are a little too straight leg.
Mhm.
So if it was maybe some like tight white leather pants,
Yes.
I think it'd be really
Yes.
cool. I
Yes.
think if they were to do a skirt in the same material, she would look like Sunday service. It would
Absolutely.
look like she could.
Absolutely.
Fair.
But I love the hair. I love the makeup. I love the
Yeah.
material. I just I don't know how I just don't know how I like it in this carnation.
Okay, yeah, I'll give y'all that. I'm trying to find. There were a couple of big ones that I really, really wanted to talk about. Um, one of which,
Okay, really quick.
well,
I'm seeing Anya Rubik in Saint Laurent. I do not like this look whatsoever.
which one is it? What number?
Number 47.
Oh,
Really, I don't mind it that much. It feels very late 90s, like
Here-
Spice Girls era.
Yeah.
here's the thing. Keep everything except for the cut of the fuzz
skirt.
on the skirt, and it's perfect. I love the mesh skirt. I
Yes.
love the fuzz at the top, but I don't like the fuzz at the bottom. I think that just kind of, I don't know.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I think if
Weird.
it came up a little bit higher up on her hips, it would be a lot better. A lot
Yeah,
more
if you're gonna do the asymmetrical, you got to do it big.
But
Mhm.
how many creatures from Whoville had to die to make that?
Several chickens.
Yeah, several chickens. Yeah, it was. Yeah. 50 Kendall Jenner in basically a remake of
Givenchy.
what
Uh,
Kim K wore a couple of years ago. So nothing really much to say there.
God, so gore. I mean, I cannot, I really can't stand the people that they are, but like, oh my God, like what a look. What an
Yeah,
absolute, oh,
yeah, it's good. But the next one that I want to talk about is right below it. Gigi fucking Hadid.
in Prada.
I love this so much. Everything from the hair, that fucking even the little clip in the hair, real simple makeup because she doesn't need a lot. The above the elbow black leather glove, and then like this weird like wafer cookie shell that's around her. It just looks so good to me.
It definitely
The
looks
only
like it gives like, especially the way that like the dress sits on her, it definitely looks like Barbie fresh out of the box. Like the fabric still hasn't like
Yes.
formed yet, you know.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. And the only like qualm I have with it is I wish that the slit wasn't on the back but was up the leg. That's the only thing I think is wrong with this look.
yeah.
Other than that, I love this. I get it. It makes sense. Maybe it doesn't necessarily fit the theme as much as like some other things that we've talked about here, but I think it's so pretty.
Hey,
Mhm.
hey,
Oh, and
guess what's next?
the
It's giving Cher
Mm.
and
giving Cher
Mapplethorpe.
and the Dixie. I have to talk about this because I didn't
Okay.
know what that was.
Okay, go
I didn't
ahead.
know what that was. We made fun of the look. And it was whatever. I was speaking with a friend and we had to talk about the look. I can't defend him anymore because I, for a long time, was like, oh, you can't just say somebody's gay just because of how they act and da 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 da. I can't defend him anymore because when asked about his inspiration for the look, he said Maplethorpe. When my friend told me this, I asked, what did you just call me? And I had to Google it. And Maplethorpe is a photographer. And the first image that pops up is a man on all fours with a bullwhip coming out of his ass. And Sean confidently said, Maplethorpe. That was my inspiration.
Yep.
What? I'm not even that gay. I didn't even know what it was.
He's rich gay. He's rich gay. There's a difference.
I don't even think, not defending him. It is so unfortunate if he is not part of our community and he was styled like this and no one told him what Maplethorpe meant. They just told him. They
True.
just styled him. It's so unfortunate if that's the case.
He would have looked it up. He would have looked it up.
Yeah, his PR team would have looked it up. But
right.
In the scenario where, like you're talking about, at that point they set him up. Camila Cabello looks bad. She looks bad, right?
Here's the thing. I've seen homecoming looks in the middle of Podunk, Mississippi that look better and more high fashion than this.
There were girls that wore something like this to prom and better.
Yes.
Yeah, it's bad. It's not good.
Nope. It's not giving Cher.
It's not. It's just so it's lazy.
I don't believe in life after this dress.
Yeah. It's far too simple. The one ring she's wearing is just it's bad. It's bad. When your boyfriend is serving more cunt than you, like
I think
hang it up.
When you're riding on the fame of just like all of America wondering will they, won't they peg, just like, you know, yeah, I don't know. Oh, and her shoes. I'm just now seeing her shoes. I'm like, ugh.
I'll tell you who is giving Cher though. And this is one that I had to explain to Jacob who it was.
Yes.
But Lord Leon.
Madonna's
daughter is giving Cher in her outfit.
Yes. What number?
66.
Okay. There is one that I do want to come talk about.
There are a couple that we've skipped that we need to go back and talk about.
Okay. It's 66.
66.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
It's right after Justin and Hailey Bieber.
Okay. Well, mine is loading because Wi-Fi. Okay. Come on.
Oh, I'm just now noticing her tattoo. I didn't know she was in Team Rocket. But just so everybody knows, the first time I saw this, I was like really excited about this look. And I was like, Lourdes? Lourdes Leon. And Alex kept correcting me, and I was like, Lord, okay, who the fuck is that? And Alex was like, that's Madonna's daughter. And I was like, oh, oh. And I think my exact quote was, now I know why I should give a fuck about her.
Yeah, that was your quote. And I think she looks so good.
Oh God.
The hair all the way down to the back of her knees, the belly button ring, just so
the nails.
Right down to her face. Her face is like
also good on her for growing out her armpit hair. Yes.
Yeah. That's been her thing for a hot minute, is that she doesn't shave her armpits.
Yes.
Go for it. This is a prom done right.
Yes. Yes.
No, Camila Cabello. Like, this is what it's supposed to look like. Oh, she looks so good.
So good.
Okay, I think I can do one more look.
All right.
Also really quick. Let's just let me just say like a couple of rapid fire. Justin Bieber looks horrible. He looks like a voodoo doll.
It looks like a paper doll.
Trayana Taylor and Prabal Gurung is so fucking gorgeous. Love it. Olivia Rodrigo looks great. Casey Musgraves, I hate it. It's lazy. Frank Ocean and Baby Shrek, we love.
Kim Kardashian is a character you haven't unlocked yet. Erykah Badu was the Erykah Babadook.
Yeah.
Simone looks great. I loved her look.
Hamish Bowles is definitely going to take you to an alternate dimension in the guise of a lowly Carney.
Yeah. But I think the one that we need to talk about the most, because it has struck a huge amount of controversy. And no, I'm not about to say AOC.
Oh, I thought you were.
No, it's the like, I think she was like the co-host or something. Billie Eilish.
Oh,
Billie fucking Eilish. She was a chair.
Oh my God.
She was a chair for the thing.
Yeah, that's what it was. Co-chair.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can't even begin.
Completely blew out of the water some of the designers that were on this carpet and their outfits. Like, as soon as I saw hers, I was like, that's it. That's me for the night.
Yeah. She's so beautiful. And just like the colors, the new hair, everyone hated it. I fucking lived for it. She looks so demure. She looks like a pop of like expensive champagne. I love it. This genuinely like took the night for me. It's so beautiful. And that's all I had to say about it.
Yes. Nikki DeJager, and her look, which was a tribute to Marsha P. Johnson.
Yes.
Iman in Dolce & Gabbana. Megan Thee Stallion.
Yes.
Girl. Gave us curves, swerves, and heart palpitations.
Also,
yes.
So beautiful.
Also, Winnie Harlow.
Amazing.
Harlow, absolutely fantastic. Stunning. Absolutely just inspiring. Really great.
Amanda Stenberg. That's Amandla Stenberg.
Yes.
Oh,
so
also,
fucking cool.
Yes. Also, like, no, Diane Kruger. I'm sorry, but no. Oh my God, how could we forget Lupita Nyong'o? Oh my God, Lupita Nyong'o.
Oh, believe me, we didn't.
She always turns it though.
Yes. I hate her politically. I hate her man, but Grimes's look I loved. I'm sorry. I'm living for the sword. I'm sorry. I
the
am
sword was
Grimes.
cool.
I'm
can't
sorry.
even say anything.
Yeah.
The sword was cool.
Yeah.
Megan Fox looked amazing.
Yes.
Like that fucking Betty Page bang.
Yes.
And
Gabrielle Union.
the fully open hickeys on Megan Fox. Love
Yes.
that.
She's living her best life right now.
Yeah, for real, for real. And I mean, I guess that's really all we really have to say. Gillian Anderson, I love, but she really phoned it in.
Oh, well, of course, but she's Gillian Anderson, so like, you know, she herself is just beauty personified.
I forgot. Donatella Versace.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh,
In a
yeah.
throwback to a previous fucking Met Gala. Holy
Yes.
shit.
Yes.
I live so much. She just knows. She just knows.
She knows
so
fashion.
amazing. She truly does. God, I love her so much.
Also, Pete Davidson looking like a British grandma who's just out to get a little bit of milk.
Yes.
Like,
I didn't understand it, but I'm not mad at it. Lord looked confused.
oh my God. Also, what is her name? She played Arya Stark.
Maisie Williams.
Maisie Williams. Oh my God, her look. I don't know. It was just giving me, it was giving me like very 20, like very almost like, I don't know, like Metropolis vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we about, is this our last sip? Is this what is this our last sip for the evening?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
Mom, I
think we
gotta
are
go to
done
bed.
That's look, that's fine. Look, thank you so much for coming out here. Thank you everyone who tuned in here on YouTube to watch this extra sip. Y'all just get ready. The more sweet teas I have, the more sips you can get. And please, please, please don't burn your mouth on all of this hot tea.